What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at ICAST 2023 for the On the Water Day, and today we're looking at the brand new, as of today, e-pedal drive from Old Town. Also, it's raining and thunderstorming off and on today.
Please go in, I'm gonna die.
It's gonna be super fun. All right, let's go inside and finish this intro. It's raining now. That said, we're still going to get into the Old Town. You know why I know that? Because we already did.
We already did it.
Today we're testing out the Old Town ePDL.
Yes.
That is an electric assist drive, pedal drive. It just dropped today, and like first two models that, I don't know, many eyes have ever seen are on the water right now. Tons of people trying them out. We got a chance to go test it out. Let's get to it.
Rundown comes now.
Hey everyone, Ryan Lilly here with Old Town. Super excited to announce our brand new innovation. It's the Old Town Sportsman Big Water ePDL Plus 132. It is one boat that does it all. It's all about versatility and changing the way that you interact and experience the water, especially when you're fishing. It's new technology in our tried and true big water PDL hull. And what it's all about is it gives you options to manually pedal, apply up to 5 levels of pedal e-assist like an e-bike, or you can hit the cruise control button and take your feet off the pedals and you've got those 5 speed levels of fully motorized kayak ability. And at the end of the day, it's a fully manual pedal drive. So if I forget my battery at home, I still can get out there and enjoy this kayak because it's fully manual as well. So pretty awesome. I'll show you how to use it.
Yep.
I'd love for you to experience it. So you've got a kill switch key that sits beside you. You attach it to your person. You clip it into this, this key connection here. The drive will only turn on when that's in and the drive is down because you've got a secondary kill switch key that's attached to the pod. So you're good to go. The drive is off right now, so to turn it on, you hit the power button for 3 seconds. You see Old Town logo pop up and then a warning screen. Once you cycle through that warning screen, you're now in level 0, which is manual mode.
All right.
When you get out there and start pedaling, you feel comfortable, feel free to apply as much speed as you want. You got 5 level options. Level 1 is about 0.8 miles an hour. Level 5 is about 5 to 5.5, depending on how much you weigh, how much gear you have on you. If you choose to take your feet off and do the cruise control thing, the cruise control button is here. You want to keep pedaling until the cruise button or the cruise notice on the screen turns solid. Then you can take your feet off and it's fully motorized. If you want to turn cruise control off, all you have to do is pedal backwards, hit the power button, or pull the kill switch key.
All right.
So it's that intuitive. It is a full forward and reverse drive still. So you've got that ability as well.
Awesome.
Bon voyage.
All right.
Don't tip.
Do it. Don't tip. You say do tip? Don't tip. All right. Let's do this. So, first time in, going for the assist. Oh my gosh. This is just at 2. I'm not even pedaling, you guys, and like, we are moving right now. This is sick. That's at a 2. Let's go to a 3 with the assist. Gonna go across, take a little cruise around in a circle here. And yeah, this thing is freaking moving. Look at my feet. Now look at the bank. We're just going. And again, this is just at a 3. Let's go to a 4. There. We got a 4 going. Again, barely pedaling at all. But let's try to get to the motorized part of it. Let's check this out. All right, so let's go to a 5. Oh, oh my God. I just went to a 5. I had no idea. So at a 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like you're still pedaling, but you're getting a lot of oomph for each pedal, right? So it's giving you some get up and go. You go to that 5. This is a 0 effort pedal. It's doing literally everything for me right now. This is absolutely insane. Let's switch to motorized. Let's try this. All right, so we are fully motorized now. I'm doing nothing, no pedal. We're cruising. Notice too, you got your battery consumption here, which is really cool. You're running these boats, you got that battery going. It is something to keep in mind. Obviously, you don't want to burn the battery out. I'm gonna try not to collide with all these other guys testing out boats right now. Fun?
Oh, man, yeah.
I would say a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I have the cruise control, and then you pedal backwards and it kicks it back down to level 0, I noticed.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So quick engage to pedal 0 or to 0 battery consumption. So if you are in cruise control, you're using the motorized power of this thing, and then you just pedal backwards. This one pedal swiftly kicks back into manual mode, and then you can go ahead and switch the assist back up. It's seamless, you guys. This is baffling. So again, you're working a little bit with that assist, but you got 0 battery consumption, and again, it's giving you that push. Personally, I mean, the 4 is kind of great, but dude, give me that 5. So I'm gonna go through a wake right now. Let's check the stability here. Homeboy's cruising with a Torpedo, I think there. Stability is great. This is running the big water model kayak, that hull. And yeah, I mean, it's solid. They opened up the back of this thing a lot as well. Now with the cruise, you kind of like build it up to that cruise setting. And it's just so smooth. Turn radius isn't bad at all for how big this, I'm turning at a full 5 right now. Once this hits the top mark, yeah, it's gonna go full auto on me in a second here. Here we go. There we go. Cruise control is dope, man. It's so seamless, that little quick back pedal. Wow. This is a smooth ride. Same boat, speed 5, cruise control. Dude, but at like a 3 or a 4, you're not doing a lot of effort to get moving, right?
No, I mean, barely pedaling.
Yeah, this is great. I got Kayak DIY over here. We're both checking out the kayak at the same time. Big fan of this boat. Can't wait to figure out how to get one. Zip zoom around. Again, turn radius, not bad. Not a bad radius at all. Can even cut on the inside of this boat right here. And that's turning at a speed 5, so I'm gonna do one more jaunt here. See what we can do. Switch to that cruise control. So now I'm on cruise. I can stop pedaling. It's moving for me. Freaking great. Does all the effort for you, man. That's insane. Insane. And then if you want to cut it from that cruise control, you're coming up on something, someone, don't want to run into them, you just pedal back once and you're in manual mode again right away. So this is a boat you can pedal manually, no battery consumption whatsoever if you want to, or you can add those assists, right? And the assist, again, it's very nice. All right, so quick look at the hull. We've got the modified Big Water from Old Town. They opened up the hull in the back, look at that. Tons of space back there, absolutely insane. Lots of different like modifications as far as like stuff you want to add to it. Man, this is a cool ass boat. That's what I'll say for it. All right, let's take this baby back in. We're gonna get a closer look at a lot of the kayaks inside tomorrow. Today, just wanted to get this first looks on the water edition here.
What do you think?
That was awesome. Yeah, the instant kickback to manual is really cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Awesome.
Got it. Nice, man.
So can you just talk to me about retail?
Yes, so the boat is going to retail for $5,999.99. That does include your lithium-ion battery. It's a 20-amp, 36-volt battery that comes with your boat, and it's off the shelf, ready to roll. All you need to do is customize it for how you want to fish. So if you want to add rod holders to it, you can. Tackle crates, you can. Shallow water anchor, you can. So you can set it up out of the box without having to source batteries, source a drive, rig electrical. It's off the shelf, ready to roll for you at that price.
And this one does not drop into the other one. So you're buying the ePDL, correct?
Yes, you can only get the drive with the kayak.
Yep.
And it will not work, the drive itself will not work in a traditional big water PDL because it's not wired for it. You need the kill switches to operate it. So if you want the ePDL experience, you gotta buy the ePDL kayak, the big water ePDL. However, if you do own a pre-existing big water PDL kayak and you fish a tournament that doesn't allow motorized at all, you can take your old big water PDL drive and drop it into that kayak if you so choose. So it will work that way, but it will not work in reverse.
Totally makes sense. Okay, now turn your body 4 degrees this way. And I'll go on this side. And look, it's
The end of the day.
hours later.
So that was the Old Town ePDL. Now I got to go in it. You talked to the engineer.
Yes.
We got some different perspectives. It's thunderstorming like freaking crazy out here, so we're just wrapping this baby up for today. We wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible. So here are our first impressions. I will say this, I wish I had adjusted my seat. The seat is very adjustable. I just hopped in and went, and I was cramped. Now, had I adjusted that seat back, I know it would have been awesome. It was just that, like, when you pedal a bike and the seat's too low, it was like that feeling.
Tough.
But I could tell just from the first, how long did I spend on that? 15 minutes? I think I was out there 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The e-assist is a thing I never knew I wanted.
Yeah.
And now I can't live without.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. It was like you set it to the 1 or the 2 setting. You can just kind of troll along, little to no effort. Consuming less battery than like an actual motor would be, like the autopilot would be consuming. And you're just chugging along. Not too much work going on. You go to 3 and 4 on the settings, all of a sudden you're doing nothing. What blew my mind was when you go to like 4 and 5, you do literally, like your feet are moving, but you're just coasting, right? And then if you hit the coasting button, then you take your feet off or you just stop pedaling, and it's now the autopilot. Like it's cruising along, pretty good speed. I think we're getting up to about 4. I think it might be a little slower than the autopilot, which is fine. Like I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So it's like high 3s, low 4s. Kind of like the autopilot. I get in an autopilot, I can go 4.1. Like that's topped out.
But you're still only steering with the rudder, not with the motor. So that's a huge change.
Big change. So you're steering with the rudder. Turn radius is still nice. I liked it. I think it was good. Like in the Old Town turn radius historically has been pretty good.
And you have your
compared to a lot of
paddle to
kayaks.
assist if you need to like really make a cutter.
Yeah, we were talking about this, like probably I would bring my paddle with me.
I would anticipate using it in some situations.
And it's not a big deal. Super easy to do. Snap it to the side.
I think it's a bonus. A lot of those larger models where you're getting some sort of e-assist are way heavier.
Yep.
They're way less maneuverable. They're built to be stable platforms, but they're not meant to be paddle platforms.
Yep.
This paddle, built on the with the old Predator series, the Big Water series is what this one is called, with a couple modifications like the Deeple Well and some of the other stuff, is a very paddleable boat. That's such a huge upgrade because maybe you get into a situation where like, I need to pull this thing up. It's not your only means of paddling, but that means that this is a very paddleable boat. It can do anything at any point, whatever you need it to do. If you need to paddle, you paddle. If you need to pedal. If you want to do both, you do both. It's such
First of its kind.
It's the first of its kind. It's a huge benefit. Well, I also think there are some other things that can be good. So like you're getting a deal on the battery. The battery comes with it. It'd be like $1,000 to buy the same battery on its own. So
which is the big argument against like the autopilot is like, okay, it's this price point, which isn't bad for a motorized kayak.
It's expensive.
But you add in the battery, it's all of a sudden a lot more. So with this one, yeah, you're getting that. You're rigged up. You're ready to go. You can paddle it. You can pedal it manually. You can e-assist pedal it, and then you can full auto motor it. That's insane, you guys.
But, and then so it comes like fully assembled. You don't have to worry about what size battery or getting the wrong one or anything like that. It's all built in. But you can't get a different one. It has to work with that battery. You can't take that drive and plop it into your current vessel. I know it's a question a lot of people had, so you cannot do that. Plus, they designed this boat to be pre-wired, so there's no wiring. It's in there and it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is really nice.
That's the big reason. You would think like, oh, can I just, is it a one-piecer? And maybe in the future it becomes a one-piecer where it drops into the hull.
Maybe.
But I think with all the wiring and everything else, it makes sense that it has to have this pairing with this hull, this boat.
One thing that Old Town's always been really good about is hulls that are really well designed, and this would be no exception. This is a really well designed hull that can handle a lot of weight in different areas of the boat. So it's one of the hulls that's designed to have this extra weight. The whole thing weighs about 140 pounds. That's a little heavier than a stock Hobie 12-footer. Stock Hobie 12-footer. Empty is around 125 pounds, 130 pounds. So this is right in that same range with the pedal extras.
Now, like the big hit comes with the price point, right? So it is a little over 6K.
About 6K.
That is something you got to factor in, obviously.
And that's
but you're all in, ready to go.
And the battery alone, just buying that battery. So the battery is made by Fuse, which is a solid brand.
Yes.
But that's maybe about $1,000 battery on its own.
Yeah, so very nice battery, very nice one-of-a-kind drive. I mean, I would say with the Hobie stock right now, the 360 being 64 to 6,800,
something like that.
That's a lot for just a stock empty boat. This is pretty solid.
One other thing I will add is when you're pedaling, you're getting a little bit of resistance when you're pedaling only. So you do pedal only, but you're getting some of the resistance from the motor. It's maybe like 5% is roughly what they were saying, 2 to 5%, something like that. But you are going to get a little bit of added resistance. So while it's pedal only, you got to do a little more work when it's pedal only.
It is a lot like, if you guys have seen e-bikes before, electric bikes, they are assist drives. It's similar to that. but you get some get up and go with
Great
it.
concept.
I mean, it's really cool. Like,
Tournament angler, that battery's going a long way for you.
exactly. I'm very excited that this is the way the market's going. So my verdict is really, I'm happy about this innovation.
Yeah,
Really thrilled
big time,
about it.
big time.
I think long term, will the price point change? Will there be more models? Probably, yeah.
This may be the most expensive kayaks will ever be, just on their own from a market standpoint.
Yep.
We're in a place right now where, based on like materials and like inflation and some of the other things that are going, like today, kayaks are more expensive than we were. Jeff and I were talking about this. We bought our Hobie 360s for a little over $4,500, and now they're over $6,000, closer to $7,000. That's just for the exact same boat, and that's because these companies are being challenged, and it is what it is. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. So seeing this boat be $6,000 feels overpriced, but it's the first of its kind, so they're going after it. I mean, it's a really nice boat.
I'm excited about the direction that the kayak market is going with that. So my verdict is, this boat's awesome. If we had to give it like a 0 to 10, what would you give it?
8.5 at
Oof,
least.
wow.
8.5.
Yeah, I'm up there too. I'm saying 8.59.
For the flexibility of it all, and the fact that it's all built in, designed the way that it should be.
You just don't
and it's
get
well
that.
designed, and I know that hull. I've had it before.
Yep.
Super flexible.
Very stable.
You want to do it all. You want the benefits of the E, but you want to be able to paddle. You're not going to get it anywhere else like this.
100%. We're going to find out more details on the other days from iCast. They should be available on the market here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Let us know in the comments what your questions are about this and other things that we review on iCast, and stay tuned. We're doing extra video drops for the next 2 weeks, so subscribe to the channel. Look for those vids coming soon. We'll see you guys later.